Hello indie game fan, I have more fantastic upcoming games to look forward to, beginning with Hostile Mars, a third-person factory builder that looks fantastic, with a base defense element as you fend off an impressive number of enemies that attack in waves. It does resemble Satisfactory in many ways, but with an added emphasis on combat, looking to be for fans of such automation games. I love my monster taming games, which is why Eternal Exodus got my attention, one that looks to Shin Megami Tensei for inspiration more so than Pokemon. It is set in the afterlife as you battle, capture and fuse demons, whereas with all games in this genre, I'm most excited about the monster designs, and do wonder if there's any other standout feature of this game. This video is brought to you by Phantom Blade Executioners, a side-scrolling action-adventure RPG title that self-describes as having a kung fu punk world which looks awesome. It has you playing as members of something known as the Organization, having to hunt down a series of warriors and grandmasters twisted and warped by an evil force, all against the backdrop of warring clans and something more sinister lurking in the background. This is a combo-focused action game which is very flashy with the animations, allowing you to combine skills in thousands of ways. The developers are currently running closed beta test 2, which you can try via the link in the description below, where there are 3 playable characters to try, and the developers have been taking feedback from these betas and are actively improving this game, so do check it out and give them some feedback. The developer of 11 Sunrises did reach out to me, where I thought that this open world survival RPG tower defense hybrid has potential and wanted to help. Like Hostile Mars covered earlier, there's something about slaughtering hordes of enemies that is so satisfying, and while I think that the polygonal assets don't look particularly great, might be a developer worth supporting. Traindead makes an appearance yet again with Railgrade, a management sim that has you building out railway networks and trains, but this time, it is on an off-world colony with a sci-fi theme. The track construction tool looks impressive, with the multi-level railways look especially awesome and does remind me of Factorial once again, but I don't think that there is direct conflict or combat here. I love my action roguelites, which is why Asterogues got my attention, both due to the art and the theme. You play as an outcast celestial body, banished to the asteroid belt by the sun itself, now going on a brutal mission of revenge in order to settle your beef. I believe this is referencing the whole Pluto thing on whether it is a planet or not, so the theme is clever, with bullet hell inspired combat that looks challenging as well. Under a Rock does appear to be relatively early on in development, but this is a third-person survival crafting title that actually looks pretty good, and not at all like the hundreds of horrendously ugly survival games on Steam that I have come across. While not pictured in this trailer, there are supposed to be oversized wildlife to contend with, and where Neanderthals still exist on this island, and where curses are very real. Looking ultra impressive for a 5-person team, so do drop them a wishlist to help out. While I don't have a particular affinity for roller derby, I still have to give Roller Drama its props since this is a visual novel management game that has you managing such a team both on and outside of the ring. The sports and strategy element looks awesome, where getting to know these characters outside seems neat as well.
That's how he got his name. The shapeless.
The not-so-indie Solstice is getting close to launch, releasing a new gameplay trailer that has our protagonist fighting side by side with a powerful NPC, facing off against enemies and showing off the combat. If you're not familiar, this takes place in a very grimdark world which is pretty messed up, where the world continually gets invaded by creatures named Wraiths from the other side, where special heroes named Chimeras are created from the fusing of two souls, a pair of sisters in this case, where the action looks very fluid and should be a good game.
I'm not done yet.
The contestants need to get ready, because here they come!
The killer game show format has been tried without much success, where Homicidal All-Stars is the latest to try, a tactics title that mechanically resembles XCOM, but seems more like Mutant Year Zero. If you don't know what that is, watch this video and I will see you after the jump.